Stojanovska at fullback. Novely Jensen enters midfield for Friedgren. And Erica Parkinson, the youngest player in England's squad, just 15 years old and 1 month. Sweden against England begins in Tartu. Enough time on the ball to pick her pass. This is Bjornberg. Ida Bjornberg escapes the first tackle, can't get the cross away, which Mo Marley's needed. Now in the possession of Sweden, and there's 3-on-3 here if they can make this work. In the middle is Schroeder. Parkinson, she's done well, really well. Now Adjemang is racing onto this. Michelle Adjemang has the goalkeeper to beat. Into the area. There's Ava Baker. In the end, proved a good one. But Adjemang chipping it for herself. Baker arriving with speed. Getting back well was Holmberg, and Sweden, after all their early dominance, looking a little shaky at the back. As it is, it's Baker with the cross. Michelle Adjemang was able to take control of the match for a brief instant. Chips this in nicely, meant for Adjemang. Doesn't connect with it first time, might do here. Sweden playing around with it dangerously. Now Baker races forward, lets this one over. Adjemang is in the centre, and there it is. It's only taken a few more minutes than last time for Michelle Adjemang. Baker leads this lovely ball through. Little touch from Baker and the cross from Sophie Harwood. And all that work on the training pitch comes to bear. Good finish. Tip on for herself from Felicia Schroeder. No offside. This might turn very interesting. It's hit the post. Sweden are claiming across the line. Lovely ball over the top. England unpicked here. And so well weighted. Paul might even have got a fingertip on this. Now heads towards the area herself. Ava Baker sets off. It's going to come back for Harberts. Adjemang puts the ball in here. Parkinson couldn't get on the end of it. And again, England can't resist Sweden and giving possession back. It might fall here for Sweden on the... Ball forward was from Bella Anderson. Once again, Katie Reid having to shut this down for England and from Sweden. And now they're attacking on the right flank again, and Schroeder is in there. This is meant for Schroeder, and it's gone all the way into England's goal off Katie Reid. Sweden level up the tie. Lovely movement here. And Schroeder was the intended target. Quality ball in. Smia Holmberg it was who fires this across. Sweden, with their possession, have earned that. Adjemang might earn something extra here for England. She's on her own, however. The free kick here. And free kick against England here. Round is tracking back, but Jensen goes in to the midfield. Over the ball, instead it's Schroeder who is missed out. Pelgander leaves it. She's seen Adjemang. That might work out for Potter. Potter into the area. Good driving run from Potter. Reid and Round next to each other in the area. The ball in from Baker. Adjemang gets a connection. One possession back, Baker now. Racing ahead, Schroeder wants to chase her down. And Parkinson has put a lot of pressure on and harried in this first half. Up front, that's a long ball which Paul comes for. Been left at times to lead the line herself, and she has broken through once. Turned past the keeper. Second half underway, and Michelle Adjumang, first card of the match, going to be shown here. They have watched. Here's Baker. Sweden back behind, Parkinson. Bloom, and this is on to Holmberg again. She's threads this one through, nicely done, and England get back to dispossess Bjornberg. In many ways of England's first goal. Played the pass in. Katie Reid, she has had a very good game, save for the own goal. She's looked strong. Here's Adjumang showing her strength again. She's into the area and she's finishing, and it is beautiful. Once more from Michelle Adjumang. So cool at the key moments. 2 against Poland, 2 against Sweden, and this one might just be the pick of the lot. She's getting so used to scoring at this level in and she has stayed on side. Eva Baker cuts into the area, marshalled back well by Holmberg. It's stuck out and it's put away. I think hadn't quite kept this in. Such a dangerous runner. You can see why she scored so many goals in England's qualification campaign. It did go out. To play possession through England when they've been at their best, and there's a chance here. All the way through it goes. And there's Round. It's going to go to Adjumang. She might race onto this, looking for number 3. It's blocked. Baker's still there. Can she follow up? Sets herself after an attack from Michelle Adjumang. Got to it first, Adjumang. It's pressure from Shaw. All right, Dennis, good turn. Dennis has done marvellously well and still going. Lola Brown is with her. She's got the attentions. Puts the ball in herself. Come back to the edge of the area. Adjumang might see it. That's a lovely ball through the middle. England's goalkeeper, Sophia Poor, comes up for it, and she needed to with good defence. They've turned that into attack now with Rolfsson. Now, Nova Rolfsson is clear. Nova Rolfsson for Sweden. Saved by Poor. Lotta Hellenberg's path, the coach for Sweden, does apologise. What a save this was. Set herself well, Rolfsson. Had time to... Now from Bose. Good run from Ria Bose. Lovely run from Bose, still going, and Baker will strike this. Oh! It's gone all the way through. Eva Baker, the star turn on the road to Estonia. Bose's speed just cut through Sweden, and this was well weighted. Potter dispossessed as she looks for Bose, and Sweden and Rolfsson are causing England problems again. But here's Bjornberg with the corner. Ida Bjornberg, it's a good ball in. This might land for Sweden. Larsson being beaten around the outside here. Alexandra Larsson it was with the header. Wonderful run from Bose, and it just, with a touch on for Baker, didn't have much pace on the shot necessarily, but didn't need to. She placed it so well. Holmberg again, does get the cross away this time, and it was for a moment. So how England conceded their first goal. Again, Holmberg with the cross. And uncertainty in the box. Fisher has dropped back and has Brown with her. Brown against Anderson in a foot race, and Anderson is Cavender's clearance. Harwood, who's been... she's stuck to the Ida Bjornberg there. Ball from Baker. Fisher just nods it on. Back 4 really in the end have had a very good day. Brown plays this into Fisher. Can she win the race because Holmberg is fast? And Holmberg is going to bounce around in the area. England haven't dealt with it. Sweden still with the ball in their possession to diffuse that situation. Still, Bjornberg, good cross. Not on from Hultback. Baker in a lot of space here with Isabella Fisher ahead of her and Lola Brown. Baker takes it on herself and goes for goal. So Layla Harbert, now Brown, now Baker again, and she's in more space. Has support on the left of her. Sweden instead come forward. That's a good ball for Rolfsson, and Poor is quick onto it again. One for Fischer to chase, and she might win the race here. Isabella Fischer from Sophia Poor. Fischer!
And minimum of 4 minutes of additional time
kick
will
from
be
Sophia Poor,
tonight.
and that was done well here. Keeps it in. And she'll try and keep it in as long as she can. Holmberg and Isabella Fischer sees that one home.